Question 25, again dealing with the normal curve, so use this table or the calculator to get the following. Give your answers to 4 decimal places. So find the area under the standard normal curve to the right of z equals 2.13. Just to help us out, what we're looking for is we've got a normal curve. We're going to get a z-score of 2.13. Whenever a z-score is positive, it's above the mean. So here's our mean in the middle. It's going to be out here somewhere, 2.13. And we want it to the right. We want this area here. Now, the last question had us actually do this shading, but we have to kind of work through this ourselves. So this is what we want. Now the calculator is going to give us this area to the left. The table gives us the area to the left. So once we have that, what we have to do is take that answer and subtract it from 1. So we take 1 minus the answer we get, and that will give us the area to the right. 1 is the total area under the curve, so when we have the left subtracted from 1, that gives us the area to the right. The area under the standard normal curve between 2 points, what we do is I'm going to walk us through this and then we'll do each one. So for this one, here's our normal curve. Again, a negative value is going to be to the left. A positive value will be to the right of the mean. And what we want to do is get this area between the two. Well, if we look up the z-score of 2.2, that gives us everything to the left, which includes this little tail. So what we're going to do is we look up the negative 2.59, which gives us the tail. If we subtract the tail from the whole part, we're left with what we want, the part between. So we're going to take the percent here minus that. And I think I'll be able to leave these. We can do it both ways with either the table or the calculator. Let's take a look at the calculator first, and you can decide which one you prefer. Okay, so for the first one, we just need to find 2.13. So again, we use this one. We want the area that is to the left or below 2.13. And if we've drawn our picture, we see that's definitely less than 50%, but when we enter our answer, we've got 98%. We know that that can't be this little area, it's all of this area to the left. We want the area to the right, so I'm going to show you a quick, I guess we could do, you could click here, put your 1, and then subtract. Save yourself without having to re-enter all this stuff, and then just hit enter. So we want to 4 decimal places, 0.0165 goes up to 6, 0.0166. Or 0.0166. Okay, so that's what they want to 4 decimal places. Okay. So for these ones, we're going to, again, we'll find the top one and then subtract and find the bottom one and subtract the 2. So what I can do is I could just set this up. Oops, let me just clear it. So I'm going to find the probability to the left of 2.02. It's a z-score. And then before I calculate it, I'm actually just going to subtract off the area. So this is a probability, remember, it's a probability, negative 2.59, negative 2.59. That's what's nice about using the calculator. And when I do this, it will give me the answer that I need. Looking at that eyeball, I think it's going to be bigger than 50%, but it's 97.3. And remember, negative 3 to positive 3 was like 99.7. This seems like a reasonable answer. 0.9735 or 0.9735. 3, 5, and next to the 5 is a 0, so it rounds down. Oops, I put it in the wrong place. Oh, I have to use my keyboard. 0.9735. Can't use the calculator for that part. Okay, so this goes down. That's question 25. Hopefully it's making sense. So you found, let me just write that out here. We found 1 minus the probability that z less than or equal to 2.13. And here we found the probability that z was less than or equal to 2.02, which is a further to the right, and then we subtract the one further to the left. Probability z is less than or equal to negative 2.59. We just put that in the calculator. It gets us the areas, and we get the area between, and there we are. Wonderful. We're 3 more questions. Keep up the good work.